Hi Libra, welcome to October. Welcome to your season. I hope that you guys are already having a wonderful time celebrating your birthdays. This is going to be your general reading for the month of October, okay? So let's see what comes up to start the month. I'm going to do it week by week, okay? So I'm basically going to be taking 3 cards out for each week. Libra. This is for sun, moon, and rising signs. So whatever resonates with you, just remember that these readings are general. Okay, so they're based on energy. They're not going to resonate with every single Libra. But if you're here watching this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, you can do so by pressing the little box, the little black box at the bottom of your screen, or the subscribe button. You can also check me out on Instagram at fearlesslightguidance. Okay, so let's go, Libra. Let's see what we have. This is general. Like I said, anything might come up. Love, career, Libra. Okay, let's see what we have, Libra. First week of October. Libra. Okay. The first 2 cards are the Devil and the Princess of Pentacles. By the way, I'm using the Wheel of the Year Tarot. Okay, so one more card, and I'll show you the cards. One more card for the first week of October. So we start with the Devil. This is things, this is usually representative of the sign of Capricorn. Okay, this is a very different Devil card. As you can see, it's, you know, the obsession, the passion, you know, the things that are all about letting yourself go with pleasure and things that you can't seem to get unstuck from. Okay, it's just that very strong breaking a hold over you. Okay, sort of passion. This is also sexual relationships, things that we can't let go of as well. With the Princess of Pentacles being here in the reverse, it seems like there's no real stability yet. If you have a relationship with a Capricorn, okay, it's very strong earth energy there with the Princess of Pentacles too. This could be a situation with a child if you have children. Okay, somebody that is unstable at this moment, could be addictions, okay, when the Devil comes up. And then the Princess of Pentacles is somebody that in the upright is making plans and thinking about the future, new opportunities, contracts, you know, that sort of thing. But with it being in reverse, it's not, to me, it's an energy of instability. Okay, could be a Capricorn here, or just a very strong air I was going to say air sign, but it's earth sign. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so Libra, for your first week, seems like you're dealing with situations here that have to do with money. Maybe you are worried about your finances. You're not thinking very positively. Okay, so here we go, Libra. This is you. Okay, so this is you, you know, this is communication. Okay, when the Knight of Swords shows up, I usually see situations that, you know, there's a little bit of drama involved with them. Okay, it's communication, but it's really straightforward. Sometimes people might not be able to hear exactly what you're trying to say because it comes off in a way that it's so authentically true for you that other people might not take it in the same way. Okay, so you want things to move forward, you want things to go fast. It could be that you are dealing with someone's recovery here, Libra. You want things to get better quickly. Okay, you want clarity to come in an instant, that kind of thing. Now, for others of you in relationships, I see that there is something that has a very strong hold on you. And there is this energy of passion surrounding you, but it's something that is not necessarily good for you, okay? This is a little bit toxic. As you can see, they have this ivy growing around them, and it's full of thorns, okay? There is a rose at the top, but they're all, their bodies are all getting cut up, okay? So it's like going against the grain, going, with the pain, things that are not necessarily for our highest good. With the Princess of Pentacles showing up in reverse, it shows an instability. It shows that we're not necessarily moving forward in a very practical way. We're not really thinking things through. And with the Knight of Swords, like I said, there's this sense of, needing for things to happen fast, speaking your truth, having that sort of communication that is just basically one-sided. Okay. So let's see, Libra, for the second week of October. Second week of October. Okay, we have the Magician and the Hermit. Okay, so two major arcanas. Again, you had the Devil, which is a major arcana too, which is saying that you're letting something take over you. Now, the second week is looking much better. With this Magician, it's almost like you're rising above. You are stepping into your power. You're feeling like yourself again, like you could actually get things done. And it's like raising your level of energy and vibration to this knowing that you can bring everything into the tangible. Okay. Now, the Hermit is the card of Virgo. You have Gemini here with the Magician, Virgo with the Hermit. We're trying to see the way forward. We're trying to find a way out of this sort of feeling. There's like an inadequate feeling with that Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, with the Hermit being here, there is some kind of wisdom to be gained, okay? There's something you're either wanting to spend some time alone, or you are definitely trying to find your way, through the lessons that you've learned, through your own wisdom that you've gained. Something came into the light here during Virgo season for you, which was the beginning of September. Okay, some kind of truth came out, and you've been like ready for the fight. And with the Magician, it seems like things, you're going to start making things happen. And with the Hermit, I feel like there's this, I don't know, there's this enlightenment. Oh, and we have the Eight of Cups show up for your second week. Okay. This is, somebody, walking away. And it could be you wanting to walk away or somebody turning their back on you because they're looking for their true fulfillment. Okay. So if things, if you've been at odds with when it comes to relationships, with this Eight of Cups, it seems like you could be considering walking away, or the person with you could be considering walking away. That's why the Hermit is here saying that, you need some time to really think, have that introspection, and kind of like get a grip on what it is that you really want. How do you want your love life to look like? And, not settle, or the person that's with you doesn't want to be the one that settles for less than what they deserve. Okay, let's take a look at your third week of October. I feel like some of you are going to gain some really amazing knowledge here when it comes to manifesting the things that you truly want. Okay, let's see this third week. Okay, 10 of Cups. So from the 8 of Cups to the 10, which in this deck depicts the happy family, and this is very important for me to say. The 10 of Cups for you can be a different thing. It's not necessarily the happy family. It could be, feeling that sense of emotional completion and feeling like, I have everything that I need, that is making me feel satisfied and, emotionally sound. This is the energy of emotional bliss. Okay. Two more cards for the third week of October for Libra. Happy birthday, Libra. Wow. 10 of Cups. That is good. And happy birthday to the early Libras that just had birthdays in September. I know that I am surrounded by Libras. My dad, my sister, my brother, my boyfriend. It's just amazing, that energy of everything being fair and just all around me, keeping things in balance. Okay, third week. Ooh, and a 10 of Wands. So 2 tens. Look at this. So, you are there in some kind of culmination is happening here. Okay. You could have been carrying very heavily, making somebody else happy. And I feel like, now is like a shared sort of, it's like, again, making things balance. You see how the two people have equal amounts of watermelons in their baskets. So to me, this is like, really the bond of family and a really strong bond in love, which tells me that you don't have to carry everything upon your shoulders. You have a partner that is willing to, love you and appreciate you enough and value you enough to help you through difficulties. Okay. One more card for the third week. Okay. Oh, and it's you. Look at that. The King of Swords. So wonderful energy for you, Libra. This is, this is you being at the top of your element with this king. Again, this king is like, he is very clear. He is somebody that holds a lot of intellectual knowledge. He has this book of knowledge in his hands. He really feels that he likes to do the right thing, and he likes to go by the book. He likes to follow the rules. It's also somebody that communicates in a very straightforward kind of way. He says what he means what he says. This is also gaining clarity for me. I feel like, you're dealing with earth signs, but I feel like there's fire signs here too. This king is sitting by the fireplace. He is always, observing everything that's going on around him. Okay. I feel like some of you Libras were thinking about walking away from your partners because you didn't want to burden them. There's a situation here that with the Devil and the Princess of Pentacles in the reverse, which would be the Page of Pentacles, like I said, there's something here that is toxic and is out of balance. Okay, there's some sort of bad influence going around, and I feel like, Libras, you've been trying to, control that, and you've been trying to make some things happen when it comes to that. And you've thought about walking away for not, burdening this person, your partner, your spouse, okay? But they're really showing you some, really incredible solidarity here, okay? Now let's see the 3 cards for an outcome here. Oh, and we had a card that flipped over. And it's the Hierophant, but I don't know when that flipped over. It didn't just flip right now. So let's see. What is the outcome for Libra in the month of October? Need 3 cards. Oh, too many. They wanted to all fly out at the same time. Libra, last week of October, what is the outcome for this month? How are we going to wrap this up? Let's see. And your planet is going retrograde in October. Going to be retrograde in the sign of Scorpio, Venus. A lot of things are going to come up to the surface, a lot of transformations in your relationships, okay? Let me see, what is the end of the month looking like for Libra, October? Okay, give me 3 cards. Okay, there's one. And it's the King of Cups. Okay, so going from a place of intellect to a place of emotion, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces vibes right there with the King of Cups. So you're going to feel more emotionally sound, more emotionally stable, in tune with the way that you feel. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. Again, the happy family, the happy couple, sticking through the hardship and receiving a major reward with that Ten of Pentacles. You know, this is like going into business with a loved one. This is, you know, a windfall of money, unexpected lottery wins, you know, contracts, just investments becoming very, very positive for you as you end the month of October. You know, the return of those investments. One more card for Libra for an outcome for October. One more card for Libra. Really, really nice energy for Libra. Look at this. The counterpart came up and you have two cards. You have an extra one. So look at this. Queen of Swords. So you're definitely, if you're not in a commitment yet, you are definitely thinking about it, okay? But this is definitely a marriage for some of you, for a group of you that I'm reading for. It's definitely situations in marriages, okay? And when you see the Eight of Cups, it's not necessarily somebody walking away. It could be the sadness of having to see somebody go to work, you know, travel for work. It could also be the you know, the missing the passion and the emotional connection in the relationship. Also, for some of you, I feel like this is going to be a really crucial time with the Hermit and the Eight of Cups showing up for you to really, you know, take that look inside yourself and rid yourself from baggage from the past, you know. Recognize those patterns that you've been reliving, and do you want to continue living in that way, just holding on to that emotional burden? Okay, now for some of you, like I said, this is definitely a marriage or is a committed relationship. Okay, because look, we had the family card where, you know, there's this sense of emotional bliss. Everybody's doing good. The kids are okay. Even the pets are happy. Okay. And the sharing of the load, the problems, the tasks, the work. Okay. Becoming balanced. Okay. Things coming to a good completion. Now we also have the Queen of Swords that showed up here as a counterpart to this king, and with the Ten of Pentacles is definitely a card of commitments. Okay, commitments to career, commitments to a person, to a marriage, to a relationship. Okay, and for some of you, with this King of Cups that showed up here, you could be taking things to another level in your relationships, and I see that it's a very positive thing with that Ten of Pentacles too. Now, your extra card that flew out is the Eight of Wands. Okay, so this is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries vibes, but it's the things that you've put out to the universe. You see how he's, you know, putting a message out there with this hawk, you know, wrapping that up on his foot and just throwing it out there to the wind and to the universe. I feel like these are those things, those intentions that you put out there with the Magician, and now it's like that return. It's that movement, it's that action. Okay, it's the passion flowing again for some of you, and for others of you, it's messages coming in. There's news coming in, really positive news. And when it comes to finances, I see you're going to be doing amazing by the end of this month. You know, with that Ten of Pentacles, things are really going to be, you know, flowing in terms of finances. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Wands. Amazing card of really big things coming for you. This is, in this deck, it's depicted, as she is out there making a wish on a star, right there next to her dog, again, highlighting the loyalty that somebody has toward you, okay? And also letting you know that you have to be loyal to yourself, okay, and to what you truly want for your life, and make sure that those wishes count. Make sure that what you're putting out there is something actually for your highest good. I really feel like it is with that Three of Wands. This is an energy of expansion, of wanting to grow, of your shifts coming in, of those wishes and those things that you put out there to the universe coming to you. So, it's like, be looking out for the things that you've been wishing for, okay? Now, Libra, I'm going to pull a Mystical Shaman Oracle card, okay, for you to wrap up this reading, to see how this card that comes up supports this reading for you, Libra, for October. Libra for October. All right, let's see what comes up for you, Libra, October. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck and get the middle card for you if nothing shows up. October, Libra. Okay, cutting the deck for you. The middle card, many paths. This is just a beautiful card saying that, you are set out in your life in different directions, okay? You could be looking back at your life with this Hermit that shows up here, and everything that you've been doing so far, how far you've come. This is really like taking that look at, where you've been, but just knowing that where you're going, it's so much bigger than where you've been, and really believing that. Okay, this is, you're set out in a path right here for October that is very positive when it comes to relationships. You're going to be taking a very deep look at relationships and seeing what's missing and how can it be better. And like I said, there's a sense of loyalty and commitment here for you, Libra. And with this many path card, I feel like exactly that energy of the Three of Wands, that energy of wanting to expand in different ways, and just knowing that you don't have to settle for one particular direction. Now, the number of the card is the number 34. 3 plus 4 is 7, and that's a divine number. So I feel like there's a sense of divine timing going on for you in this month of October. So Libra, with that, I am wrapping up this reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got some clear messages. If you need any sort of personal readings, you can always write to me, fearlesslightguidance@gmail.com. All the information is always in the description box below. Links to my Instagram account where I post daily content. And you can always find me on Instant Go for iPhone users, okay? So take great care. Libra, happy birthday, and take really good care. I love you guys. I send you fearless light and love. See you really soon. Take care.